all I got to say. I ain't got nothing to say.
No,
on
no,
the
no, 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 no.
Checkmate.
Answer. Answer it, because I know he a co-star on your show. So you go ahead. That's a woman's answer. When we're living today now, where women are saying they don't need men, they don't need families, they don't need children, and they're gonna prioritize themselves for happiness, and everybody's clapping, including Sweeney. And she can divorce when she feels like it. How does a man being married make him a real man, Sweeney? Make sure you answer it. Don't run away from the answer. That doesn't make a man a real man. A man, if he marries a woman, he doesn't quit on that woman. He takes care of that woman. He builds with that woman. And the greatest thing he can do is create great people by creating children. But if that woman and that child is not on his page and he moves away from them and creates another family, that's nature. So I'm asking you, how does marriage define a man? Marriage defines women. Women on earth.
I never said I actually disagree with anything you said. I'm just saying checkmate in regards to our last conversation. Checkmate. I don't disagree with anything there. Just checkmate. Because you just torpedoed your own argument from the last.
Explain how, other than saying I torpedoed.
You basically, all right. Mm-hmm. And this is about to be, man. No, I'm not about to do that.
No,
we'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later.
No, hey,
JR. I'll let JR say he gonna let me have it.
No.
Y'all, stop. Either answer the question or not.
All the chat is watching. We all on the panel respectfully. JR asked you a question and you shot it back at me as a man. So you got to answer it as a man because you put it on a man to answer the question. So you got to answer it as a man.
Answering it. I have no problem
answering it.
But in respect to the panel.
I mean, go ahead and answer within 2 minutes, man. Go ahead.
Answer the question, bro. You asked me the question earlier about why do men find themselves getting into these relationships, and I just told you, I said, why would a man subject himself to something he does not want when he can just stay single? Mm-hmm. If you would have answered this question differently and agreed with the original post, I would have rocked with you on your answer. But you just literally torpedoed your own answer by saying that marriage is not.
Lady
You just torpedoed your own argument because there is no reason why a man would need to get into a relationship for no reason at all, because he can go out and make children without a relationship. He can go out and still deal with multiple women without a relationship. So you saying that men subject themselves to monogamous relationships against their own will it doesn't make any sense, because you're basically saying that men don't have to do it because the marriage is solely for the women. So they can go out. We seen in practice that men go out and make babies with several different women without ever having to actually commit to them via relationship. So with that being said, checkmate.
No,
we can have it.
Checkmate on Sweeney simping. Women who leave their men and push for stepdaddies of the year and want stepdaddies tell men who leave the women because they don't listen, and sisters agree, answer truthfully. Don't a lot of women tell men to go back to their wife? Go back to their baby mama? Everybody? Women?
Okay. Are y'all done?
Let go. Hey, let go.
We can move on.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
What are y'all doing? Are we done? Can I go?
Don't do that. Let go. Don't do that.
Let go. You can go now.
I go because I don't care.
Can you stop? Can you stop? Let go, please. I'm just gonna do a statement since nobody can answer.
The next person on the panel.
Can you tell let go to stop, please?
All right. We're gonna let Ali just do a statement and then we'll go. Right. Just finish.
Most men who stand 10 toes down on manhood and leave their women because they weren't listening. Women as a whole would tell those women, that man, to go back to that woman, while if that man isn't listening, will want to go get stepdaddies and hope there's other men right there for their women and children. Simps, like what Sweeney is doing, what like that dude just did up there, are telling men to still get married, still push for marriage, still be responsible, still make sure they take care of all the society, while women are going, nope, I ain't got to do that. While women are turning around and saying they ain't got to do none of those things that men are doing, but men like you are telling men to still be responsible, still push for marriage. And let go do it too. He'll flip flop too. While y'all admit that women are children, women don't listen, and women are picking pookies and picking lesser men instead of picking great men. So make sure you stand on the fact that you sipping and flip flopping like let go doing.
What did I flip flop on?
All right. We're gonna go to let go. We're gonna let go.
Yeah, go ahead, let go.
Nobody wants to hear you, Sweeney. Be quiet.
Bro, look, see, now I'm about to ignore you. Now I'm just playing, bro. Go ahead.
Okay. A man's job, like somebody said on the panel, is to protect and provide. But to protect and provide for who? For whom? If you don't get married, if you don't have kids, if you don't start a legacy, who the hell are you protecting and providing for? That is the first thing. You are not living out your purpose of protecting and providing if you're just this individual person that's just running around sleeping with women and doing whatever. All right. You are actually going against your nature as a man, because your job is to find somebody or find a community to be responsible for and contribute to that community or person or family and bring it up and make it better. That is our jobs, our purpose as men. But if you don't get married, if you don't have kids, you literally are just like a big hunk of flesh that didn't do shit and was just in the way, like trash going down in the sewer when it rains. So altogether, a part of serving his community as a man is marriage, because you go to a woman's father and ask for her hand in marriage. So it's not only you building or continuing your legacy, but you are building and continuing her father's legacy also by marrying and impregnating and making a child with his daughter. That is the community side of providing and protecting. And if you do not have children, if you do not get married, you are literally just a goddamn a cup just blowing in the wind, going down the damn sewer when it rains. That's really
Are you married?
No.
I was married and I have kids.
So you trash now. You just told everybody you trash.
No.
It matters if you say Sweetie not trash. According to you, Sweetie is the trash. You trash.
Can you stop for a second? I protect and provide for my family. Whether we're married or not, I still protect and provide for my kids.
That's not what you said.
No, I said a man is to protect and provide. And so, I did go to my ex-wife's father and continue her legacy because we have children. What the hell are you talking about?
No, you said if you're married, you're not trash. If you're
married, I did it. I have children.
Okay, so hold on. So if I get married and divorced,
you can break the covenant. You all good.
Ladies, let me tell y'all.
Bro.
Who are you protecting and providing for? Every man.
The problem is, men don't. Nah, let go. You flip flop.
The panel right now is protecting and providing for somebody. So we are all in our.
I agree.
About y'all.
That's what we said. But you just said men are trash if they're not married. I agree that they should be provided and protected. But you said they trash.
Everybody up here is either married and has children or has. Children.
Now you making it.
Bro, you can't start moving the goalposts.
Hey, JR. So
if you're gonna say so, stand on it.
This is what's happening in the content creation community when people will spit on the red pill space on men telling the truth and women saying, hey, tell me the truth. Tell me how you think and feel. What happens is men can't stand 10 toes down on the truth. And when women get into the spaces and when women get in their space, they won't tell the truth so they don't compromise not having access to women. They'll tell when women on the panel, they go, hey, men ain't being great leaders. They don't know how to instruct. They don't know how to put this woman and manage this woman. They picked wrong. They didn't see the red flags. But when they with brothers, man, these women, their children let go. They go to pookie pickers. They just don't, they want lesser men. They don't know how to pick great men because great men are intimidating and they have options. This is the contradictions that confuse women, and why women keep doing what they doing is because men lie. No, you flip flopping again. And Sweeney's simping again. If y'all say we standing 10 toes down,
bro, what are you talking about?
Go ahead, cut off. Go ahead, cut off.
Or what are you talking about, bro? All I'm saying is, just think about what I said. A man goes to another man and says, "I want to marry your daughter," and he starts a legacy with his daughter. So that means he started his own legacy and he started the legacy of somebody in his community. That is part of protecting and providing and bringing forth and continuing a legacy. I did that.
Part of it is also staying.
All right, so
part of it is also staying.